Welcome, Taurus. This is going to be your May love reading. Hello. Let's see what's going on. So something's coming in fast. We have the Four of Swords. After a period of separation or a period of healing and solitude, Spirit of Swords is saying that there's this like rushed energy coming in. This could be coming towards you or a feeling of eagerness. Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Something here is making you more in that Queen of Swords energy. Six of Swords. Looks like you moved on. There's some type of resolution, moving on from something. Oh, we have an Emperor energy. Someone is feeling powerless. Someone feels powerless, out of balance, stagnant, and don't know what they want. Looks like they're disappointed and, hurt. Trying to recover from the Empress. Trying to walk away from something. Okay. Excuse me. Six of Swords. It's like you're moving away from somebody. I don't know. Let's see. It looks like, but you're here standing in your truth. You're not budging. You have Swords energy. Something's very overwhelming. Feels like you've done a lot of healing. Let's get into it, Taurus. Let's see what's coming through. And happy birthday, you guys. Okay. Ooh, I like this. You're coming up as the Queen of Wands. This is you being like super magnetic, and someone is in their head about you because you're the Queen of Wands. You're literally like magnetic. You're feeling confident. You know your worth. You're like, I know who I am. I know what I'm about. Like, I know I can love, but like, you're not going to knock me down. You're not going to put me down for too long. Okay. And the Queen of Swords is like, I made a decision. This person may be like, what the heck? How is Taurus glowing up? Right? How is Taurus glowing up here? How is Taurus okay? I'm over here in my head. Let's see why. Ooh, we have the High Priestess. Somebody doesn't have enough clarity about you. They were hoping for some type of recognition from you by now. Or somebody like wants your attention, okay? But you're so confident. Oh yeah, they look at you as the Taurus energy. They think of you as the Hierophant. That's your card. They know you're spiritual. They know that you know things. They know that you're aligned. You're a teacher. There's something about you that's very spiritual, how this person thinks about you. They're like, and they know you're the committal type of energy, but now like you're coming in as like that. A lot of you Tauruses could be single. You're coming in with that Queen of Wands energy, like very confident, just like independent. Okay, I'm good. Like I'm, male or female, doesn't matter. It's just like, I know what I can attract. I know like when I, what I can bring, like who I can pull in. Okay. It's beautiful. I like it. They're overwhelmed as hell. Their actions towards you keep going back and forth. You're on their mind. It looks like somebody here wants to, there's a potential of maybe collaborating, and there's that Emperor that feels powerless. This person may be coming in for more control and for more of like to fulfill their ego more than emotion. I'm not seeing cups here. Are you? No cups, right? Interesting. Oh, there's the cups. It's the Eight of Cups. Okay, so it looks like you put all your heart into a connection here with the Four of Wands. You're focusing on your stability, and this is regarding a relationship, celebrating, getting excited. But also I'm seeing you on the way out of it. Yeah, you're defending your home, your family, your finances. You are your celebration, your home, what you celebrate in life. You're protecting that. You had to put your foot down when it had to do with your stability, when it had to do with your finances, when it had to do with your growth, your long term. And while you were having your guard up or just, standing your ground because of this is important to you here, your comfort, this is your safety, you took action to move away from the situation. You took action and pursued out to really walk away from this relationship. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. You stop putting in the effort. You stop. You're not giving this person attention. You're like, no, I gave you so much attention in the past. This person's throwing a little temper tantrum. I'm curious, but they don't want to take the action, and they're manifesting. They're manifesting. Look at this Emperor energy just wanting to come in. Okay, they just want to come in. You are in their mind. They have this, like, they are trapped. This could be Aries energy or a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But they are so, like, lonely and unsatisfied. They feel rejected. And now they're, like, manifesting you. They want to come in, but they're so hesitant about a message because you've already been taking away your attention. You already retreated from this person. You're like, I'm not going to give you my attention because my attention is gold. You know, my energy is it sacred? Like, I know what my energy does to people. And I'm only going to give it to people that I feel that it's going to be safe with my energy, not drain it. What's this High Priestess? What's this? Someone's really sad. Someone's really sad. They want to message you. They want to say things. They feel so defeated. Yeah, not putting in the effort. Just like they're having some type of rude awakening. What's the Six of Wands? Wheel of Fortune. Someone's stuck on you. It's kind of like the tables have turned. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to grab more cards. This person's stuck on you because you're not investing in them. They look at you as the Nine of Coins. They know you can live without them. They know you can survive without them. They know that you're independent. They know that you can find someone. They know that you will thrive. There's no doubt about that when it comes to you, Taurus. But they can't help but to be stuck on you because how they're looking, like how you are right now, you're so magnetic. And then with the Seven of Coins, it's like, there's all this effort and time I put into this energy. Taurus doesn't even care anymore. Like, what do you mean Taurus doesn't care anymore? Taurus showed you home, comfort, security. But the problem is this person thought you'll always be there. And that's the problem with people. Like, they mistake your kindness for weakness. They think your love is like, is like always going to be there because how hard Taurus is love, and then they're like, oh, this feels really comfortable. This feels very easy. Like, I'm going to go mess up now. Like, you make it so comfortable and so secure in the relationship. It's like they can be they feel like, oh, then Taurus is never going to leave. And that's where they make that decision to be like, I'm going to do my own thing. And then they think they can come back. They think that you will continue to behave that way, but you only did that because you trust them. You love them. You nurtured this person. You felt like an equal give and take here. So when someone betrays that trust, because you're all about loyalty, you're all about security, because that's what you create in your own life. And you don't play like that. But when they play like that, get ready, because Taurus is a bull. And when they make that decision of like, they're stubborn in two good ways though, Taurus is, I've noticed. You're stubborn in a loving way. You will love someone and no one can tell you not to love that person. You will love them very strongly, stubbornly. Like, I love you. And then once you make the decision to say no, you're so stubborn with that no too, that people are like, what? You're not going to take me back? You're not going to even work on this? No is no. And that's it. And it's not even like you're trying to manipulate, you're trying to play these psychological games. It's like, when it's done, it's done. Because all you had to see was something in the past. All you had to see was something about this person to make you feel that way. And then people like don't understand because your love was so real, was so authentic, was so like forever. and then you take it away and you pretend it never existed. And that is not your problem no more. You know what I mean? They had to deal with that. That's their fault, not yours. You already gave it. And it's so effortlessly too, because you're just like, you really, like when you find that person, you find that person. Yeah, they're so overwhelmed. Honestly, they're just going to stay stuck in their head about you for a while, from what I'm seeing in the month of May, Taurus, because this person is like feeling all these delays. It's like really hard for this person to move forward in their life. There's a lot of obstacles they're dealing with within their own life. Okay. There's like a lack of progress coming from them in their overall life, which is stopping them from coming to you because they're not as confident or as stable as they want you to, like, as they want to appear. And they know you will see right through the BS if they come back the same. So what I'm getting here is that they're in their head about you. They know that they can't come towards you either way without some type of change or growth. So it's like they're in their head when it comes to apologizing or something here, and it's getting very, very close. You see what I mean? Like they're very frustrated. There's like, this person feels like they're in a cage. There's no growth coming from them. So you're not going to get a grown-up message. But there is this Three of Pentacles in the near future. So what's this? Something's being revealed about this connection. Wow, look at that. Whoa. What happened? It's crazy. King of Coins. I'm going to keep this. Well, this is interesting. Let's get the Emperor for the outcome. Three of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords. There we go again, the Judgment. Like there's some clarity that's being lifted with the Moon in the reverse, which can bring this person to feel like, okay, there's like this new desire to rebuild, right? Especially with that Three of Pentacles energy. But I am seeing that what we saw here at that other time with the like Two of Cups and everything, soul level, there is a huge connection between you and this person. But I feel like whatever happened in the past, there's still things that are, you know, both are, you guys are disappointed at. But you clearly know, you're standing in your ground. It's like, I know what I gave. I know what I did. But whatever this person did, it's like, yeah, there's really no going back. Because it feels like, Taurus, you just feel like super, with someone, you put all this effort, all this love, and they don't appreciate it. And you're just like, what the heck is wrong with you? Like, you know, it's like kind of like that. But there's a lot of disappointment in the past. It's clear. And that's bringing blocks within the connection. So right now, it feels like this person is having a lot of fear and feeling their own thing. And they're very hesitant when it comes to moving forward because they don't have clarity yet. Like, but I'm telling you, like, just overall, like how this is coming out, even in the, like, and the outcome in this situation, someone here feels so powerless they want to give up. That's the Emperor in reverse that we kept seeing over here, right? Is that they want to give up because they feel powerless. But then out of nowhere, it's like this person starts gaining this control of themselves. And they feel that it's like you wounded some part of their ego. And they're so protective of this ego of theirs that you saw through, and they don't want to be so vulnerable anymore. So it's like you trigger them because you're highly spiritual. So this person may not come in as what you think they may come in as, even though you deserve that. But I'm just seeing that somebody here is wanting, there's something that's going to be revealed to bring more clarity. But I'm telling you right now, there's this energy of you just wanting to, are you already, like there's some type of resolution coming in and you're moving on because of how you're thinking more logical than emotional. So whatever happened is this person's coming in as a lot of page energy and you're coming in the queen energy when it comes to this situation. You already made your decision. You already see clearly, and this person is barely like getting over the ego part. They're not even at the part where they're even close to done. They're more just figuring out how not to feel so vulnerable, how to work through their own ego problems. So I don't know, just like they're delaying their own progress at this time. There is something here, if somebody does want to, there is some message or something that wants to be addressed though as forgiveness. I am seeing that. But it's going to take vulnerability and to do that with somebody. Okay? I don't really even feel that you're going to put too much effort into this person. I don't. Because their actions are so small. But yeah, I don't know. There's just seems like a very deep emotion and like potential. But there's also just so much pain and like hurt. And it feels like this person is misaligned with their own self. And you're over here like already have your mind made up. And this person's going back and forth with themselves. They're very guarded and wounded. And they don't know what steps to take towards you. So it's like, okay, well, if this person drops their walls or both drop their walls and you guys can find like that solution to like bring clarity to the situation. But I feel as like on your end, you're pretty much done. On their end, they're like, are you going to open that door a little bit so I could feel comfortable enough to bring my emotional walls down? Because if you reject them, they will feel it very hard. Because they see you as very magnetic. They already know you're very spiritual. They already know you're going to see right through them. So that vulnerability coming from your side, it seems like it's super important for them. Not saying to do it, and that's something you're going to do, but it's just for them to feel like, okay, now I can express something and feel a little comfortable now. It's all because they're protecting their ego. They're protecting them not to get hurt, because you can hurt them if they open up and you don't respond in the way that they wish you will respond. So that's why they're, yeah, it's so, it's a lot of ego, a lot of toxic ego, a lot of wounds this person has, a lot of feeling of powerless. It's like, I'm going to give up, but I can't help but feel connected still. You know, and that's just what's coming out. Yeah, this person doesn't feel the story is over, but they feel that you deserve better than them, especially right now, how they're coming up in pages and how low they feel about themselves and their life. Yeah, I abandoned myself to make people feel important, but they're not abandoning nobody. There was someone interfering in our relationship. There could be multiple people interfering with your relationship, as in family, their friends, even like exes or people they had interests with. But anybody could be interfering. On the bottom, it says, you are the love of my life. Okay, so this person seems easily influenced. This person needs outside validation. They can't think for themselves, and they seem like they need people to tell them things. So that's what makes them so out of alignment with you, because you don't need that from anybody. This person does. They're not even an emperor. They're the powerless emperor. See, they don't know how to handle pressure. They don't know how to handle, like when you be like, so like a strong person or someone that has nothing, like that's just very confident and very genuine, they will come towards you and they'll be like, look, I'm hurt. I'm sad. I miss you. And I want to just tell you that, you know, I'm sorry and I care about you. And if you don't want to talk to me, I understand, but this is what I have to get out because you deserve that. And I could, you know, and kind of see both sides. and just leave it alone. But when this person is just like, I don't want to open the door, I'm too scared to get rejected, it's like, come on, like, how old are you? Grow up. It just shows the person's immaturity, and you have nothing to say. You don't need to say anything. You already showed the maturity. You're just now protecting your stability. You're like, okay, I already gave you the chance. I gave you the time, and you're still acting like a child. Like, go then. Bye. I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me? They're still not in this, like, they're lacking so much in their life. They don't want you to see it. I hid something from you. I'm afraid to tell you about it within a few months. I can't be apart from you much longer. Well, we got to see what that secret is. So let's see. What do they hide from you? They were uncommittal. They weren't as committed as they said they were. Well, that shows already in the reading they weren't. You know, that they were player-like. They just wanted to have fun, but they wanted to play the part of commitment. Like, it doesn't show too much of third-party energy, because, I mean, this person just wants validation and distraction. So, of course, there's going to be energies around them when they're like that. That's not a confident person. Okay, but like, it's not, I don't know. That secret just feels like you already saw that who they were, kind of, you know, that they were kind of like that player-like energy. But let's keep going. I run away to avoid my problems. Well, yeah, that's what it looks like. You're the first person that makes me feel this way. And I'm faced with constant reminders of you. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying in the inside. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. This is a feel sorry for me energy. This person's feeling sorry for themselves right now. Okay, so they may be pushing people away. This is like some type of habit that they do, or pattern that they do, is they push people away, or they just like, leave me alone, and they slam the door. I don't know. I'm just like so over this energy, honestly. I see why you're just like all magnetic over here. They're just like, I don't need no validation. I know I can get it whenever I want. It's just the Queen of Swords energy is telling me too, like, oh, you just made a decision. You just see too clear now. Pay attention. Okay, a prophecy comes to pass. Pay attention to prophecy. And address your weaknesses. You are strong. And use your intuition. Look how beautiful that came out. That came out exactly upright like that. Like, you have a gift of intuition. Now use it. Okay? Now use it. A situation magically improves. Oh, I love this for you guys. Think abundantly. Blessings are coming. Listen carefully. So there's something here. Blessings are coming, you guys. Okay, so if you guys are stuck in a rut, or you're stuck in something, please understand, Spirit is saying, hey, a situation magically improves. Miracles happen. Okay, so think abundantly. Blessings are coming in for you. Don't stop. Keep going, right? Don't stop. Get it, get it. But I'm going to leave this here. I hope this message does help you and bring some clarity and understanding. I don't know. This feels like a very person who's like avoiding because they don't want to be vulnerable and don't want you to see them right now because they're not at their best. I don't like to see the Emperor like that. The Emperor is not cute when it's in the reverse like that. It's just like, really, you're just going to give up and just go towards your darkness and just feel sorry for yourself instead of picking yourself up and actually doing the work. And, you know, like, this seems like a pattern of avoidance because they keep running away instead of facing their problems head on. This is what you're seeing. That's not attractive. That's how they operate in life. Imagine someone not facing the problem. It's like, oh, I don't want to call that person to fix certain things in the house. I don't want to face that problem. Or I don't want to face the problem of like, oh, I rather just not deal with that person who just disrespected my kid. I'd rather not, you know, avoid the problem, avoid responsibility, avoid the consequence. Like, there's so much that this can be. I would not want someone who avoids things. I would want someone, what, to step up, to like take charge, do what's right, choose their battles wisely, you know, and like do, like, I don't know, this avoiding stuff. I'm telling you, I keep using that word, but it's very cowardly to me. I don't like that. I feel it. So just know that you're very strong. You need someone like that in your life, because this is not attracting you. It's actually making you want to walk away from these type of people. They're not even avoiding. It's just, it's like they are avoiding, but they're not avoiding you. They're just avoiding facing. They just want things to come easy for them so they don't have to, you know, try and be rejected. Like, Taurus, no, this person needs some work. Okay, needs some work. But I'm going to leave this here. I hope this message did help and bring some clarity to you. And if it did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. God bless.